own thinking, I know what's best for me. I needed guidance and my parents were too busy. And the church, they were only interested in the adults because they tithed. So I looked to my peers, society and TV to let me know how I should be. And I learned not to care about education. Being lazy is the newest craze in. And if your parents try to discipline you, you rebel because you're a teenager now. You know what's best for you. The TV taught me to desire the opposite sex. I'm meant to dress in a way which will cause them to gaze at my frame. I've got to plaster my face with makeup because I was taught that tired eyes and spotty skin, it's flaws. Through the music videos, I was taught how to dance. So on the weekends, I'll sneak out to the clubs, grinding all the way to the floor with a guy I don't even know. Experiencing sensations I shouldn't be feeling at such a young age. He sweet-talked me all night to get me into his bed. And I went. Because this is what I'm meant to do if I want to become a conformed stereotype of a teenager. I grew up with a heart that was battered and bruised, causing me to become so numb. I had to know I could still feel something, so with that razor, the demon from my soul tie took away my dignity. I mean, literally, the pain, it cut me. And it wasn't until seeing droplets of red staining the pavement floor that I realized I wandered off too far. I thought I knew what's best for me, but it turns out the road I thought was good actually destroyed me. With its pleasures and instant gratifications, it was killing me softly. And then I realized this was the plan of the thief, to steal, kill, and destroy. But the one I wandered away from, he was a good shepherd. In him, I had all I ever needed. He gives me rest and peace. And when I live in his perfect love, fear, it has to leave. He's not a rapist, so he won't force me, but he just wants to gently guide me down the path that's right for me. You see, unlike my peers, society, and TV, God knows what's best for me. As my heart sunk in dismay, wishing I never got led astray and continually repenting for the sins I made, then I saw him in a distance, searching and calling out my name. You see, when one of his sheep wanders away, he leaves the 99 to search for it, and he found me. And seeing I was too weak, he joyfully carried me, and all of heaven rejoiced because another lost sheep came home. So no matter how far you may have wandered, you can never go too far to be separated from his love. Come back home, you lost sheep. Selah.
If you were to speak to the hearts here, what would you want to say to them about what you performed? Obviously, the lost sheep. So there was a keyword, there was an image, there was something about image that really struck me. So, if you want to talk about image.
It really is self-explanatory, but it's a story of a girl who got lost, and I was a girl who got lost, and I'm sure that there's many other girls and many other guys who also get lost along the way. And it's interesting because, I mean, for me, I had a little bit of a background in church, but then we left when I was around 10. But some people are growing up in church and they have such a negative view of church from their upbringing, and they think, nah, it's everything that's out in the world. That's where the real life is, you know? And then unfortunately, when we taste of the world, it's nothing good. It's like returning to your vomit. And so the message is just to look at the consequences of sin, and the fact that God calls us and He wants us, and He doesn't want us to clean ourselves up. There's a story in the Bible that talks about the prodigal son, and the son was full of dirt, as he was saying. He was full of pig's mess, pig's poo, and then he came to his father, and his father didn't say, oh, you need a bath. His father got a robe, wrapped him around, kissed him, hugged him. He's waiting for us to return, and when we come to him, we find him with open arms. So
And just as Messiah's instrument said, thank you. Like Messiah's instrument said, Daddy found Aszerina. Daddy found